Why then has Texans management, some offseason, seem to have treated their offensive line like it's not the priority it should be?
You know, that is a very interesting question that I've tried to ask Nick Caserio plenty of times. I think he has a philosophy that he wants to pay certain players in areas, and he may have prioritized other positions while trying to get guys who maybe fit their mindset. Like, they've been looking for guys who have been trying to prove that they can play to the level that they need. It may not have worked at other destinations, but it could possibly, they hope that the motivation behind getting another contract will help raise their level. And those are the guys that they've typically gone after. And now, in the first few days of free agency, before it actually happens, they've re-signed a couple of their starters from last year.
Yeah, so, okay, where is the offensive line at this moment? We know, for one thing, Titus Howard was traded for a fifth-round draft pick. We know Juice Scruggs was traded for running back David Montgomery. Who does that leave?
Yeah, so now they have to figure out left guard, which was an issue last year. Now, Titus Howard moved there, and he held it down at that spot. But they have to figure out left guard. That's one of the most important positions because the NFL is getting stronger up the middle. Defense, that has become important for a lot of defenses. So you have to find left guard. They also want to upgrade at center. So they have left tackle settled. They have a guy at right tackle who they think can start again as he did last year. But they have to figure out left guard. They want to upgrade at center. And they may end up drafting a rookie in the draft in a month or two.
All right. But before we get to the draft, since the free agent negotiation period begins in a little over an hour, is there somebody out there that you would point to and say, boy, if they really want to shore up left guard or center, this is who they really ought to sign?
Yeah, I think a guy who really fits what they do, because they're most likely going to sign a guy on a 2-year deal. So that eliminates a lot of the pool of players who you can get. And that means you probably aren't going to be getting super young guys. So you might need a veteran who's proven, who's been durable. I like a guard from Pittsburgh named Isaac Seumalo. Now, I'm not 100% sure they're going to get him because he's going to be in high demand. But he fits what they're looking for. He's a veteran. He's durable. He performs well in both the running game and the passing game. And that's what the Texans need.